Direct submit a safe assignment. So there are times where we don't necessarily want the students to submit to a safe assignment, and we may want to actually submit the work ourselves. Be this a student paper or something else where we would want to look into a plagiarism detection on it. So in this case, this is called a direct submit. So we're not going to go through a safe assignment tool deployed in the course like we traditionally would. Instead, what we're going to do is bypass all of that and directly submit it. So the first step is to come over under our course management area. And we're going to want to come down to course tools. And once we've expanded course tools, we see this great list of phenomenal things inside of here. What we're looking for is for Safe Assign. So once we've found Safe Assign, we're going to go ahead and give it a click, and this is going to bring us to the Safe Assign area. If we wanted to from here, we could look at all of our safe assignments that we've deployed inside of the course, but what we're looking for specifically is the direct submit. So we're going to click on direct submit, and that's going to bring us to a new menu. And here, this is where we can submit a paper. And here you can see an example of one that I've already pulled up here. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and submit a paper. So I click submit a paper, and I can say submit as a draft, or I could skip plagiarism detection and just enter it in the database for future use. In this case, I'm just going to go ahead and say it's a draft, and this is where I could choose a file to upload. So I could go ahead and click this and attach a file to upload from here from my local computer. For this example, I'm just going to make a simple submission here. And launch this off. So you could cut and paste right inside of here if you wanted to, or you could attach the document. Once you've done these steps, you go ahead and submit, and then we can see that example is right here. And once the originality report, the sample originality report has been generated, I'll be able to look at that right here. In this case, we'll go ahead and preview one that I've set up beforehand, and we can see here's the originality report. If I were to go ahead and return to our site here, might be able to make this refresh, and here we go. So here would be the originality report on example. So 0% matching. Of course, I only included a single word, so it's not really going to come up with much. But that would be the process for doing a direct submit for Safe Assignment. Again, it's not inside of the content areas. It's down here under Course Tools and Safe Assignment Direct Submit. I hope this helps.